Play games to scream with. Chat moderation. I want to make sure my shit is on. Oh, no. 7:30. Yes, bro. Come celebrate my first live. Bro. Wanna stop streaming? Oh, this shit is perfect. I like vibe, chill music, all kind of stuff. Welcome to the live. This is my first live. Who in here? Oh shit. Who in the chat? Say what's up, so I know that y'all can comment. Cause I don't see no comments. What's up, Keep? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm gonna just call you JS, so I don't fuck it up. What's up, JS? Thank you for joining my live. This is my first live. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. What's up, Ruben, Camellia? Appreciate y'all for joining the live. Thank y'all for liking it. This is my first live, so y'all here with me to celebrate my first live. I know it's gonna be more people that join this live. You know, I'm looking for some of my regulars. How you doing, Ruben? How your day been? How y'all day been? What y'all been doing today? My day been alright. It's been hot as hell. Like, this heat has been hot. This heat has been hot as hell. Doing good. That's what's up, Ruben. Glad you're doing good. Welcome in, everybody, to the live. I'm just chilling. We here to celebrate my first live stream. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm kind of nervous. Even though I live stream on TikTok, if y'all go follow my TikTok account, I go live on there sometimes, but it's different on YouTube because I feel like YouTube, I kind of have, you have a bigger audience on YouTube versus TikTok. And that's what I'm going for. I'm trying to build up my YouTube a lot more because TikTok has been tripping. TikTok will ban you for the most littlest shit. And I noticed that about TikTok. And that's why I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel. So yes, thank y'all for joining the live. I wonder where some of my OGs at. And where they at? It's been hectic. This world shit been hectic. I ain't gonna lie. Being a chosen one is hard enough. It's because you have to carry so much weight and responsibility. What's up, Nicole? Thank you for joining my live. You have to carry so much weight and responsibility as a chosen one. And when you carrying that, it's like, where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Because once shit start to get hard, it's like either you gonna give up or you gonna keep going. And it's like I have to remember that. It's like I have to remember to keep going and push myself. Because if I don't push myself, I know that I'm going to give up on myself. And I don't want to give up on myself because I know that I'm all I got at this point. Because if I go outside, there's nobody else that's like me. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody else who speaks the language that I speak or who's on the same mental plane as me when it comes to speaking about Christ. So that's why I have a tough time connecting with people who are not on the same level with me. And it's just because they're not on the same level, mentally and spiritually. And I think that that kind of puts me in a place of loneliness. It puts me in a place of isolation. I feel isolated a lot. And the reason I feel isolated is because I know that people who are like me live far away. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all live in far countries. Type where y'all live at right now. If you're in my live, where do y'all live at? I'm gonna prove it to y'all. Where y'all live at? I'm from Florida. Where y'all live at? I'm, you're the best streamer. Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We need to get some more people in the live. New York? Okay, see? North America? Okay, I'm in North America too. What part of North America, Ruben? But yes, New York. It's like the chosen ones are spread out everywhere, all over the earth. It's like we're not. Oh, you from Mexico? Okay. See, chosen ones are everywhere. They're not just in America. We come from all over the place, and the reason we come from all over the place is because this is our earth originally. You know what I'm saying? We all live here originally. So the fact that we are from all different places, that goes to show that when you go outside, there's not too many people like you. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people who think on the same consciousness and who could even keep up with the conversations that you keep up with. And that's why you're going to be very lonely when you walk this road. And I found that out. I really found that out. And one way I found that out was through my relationships. The relationships you have, the relationships you have with people are really going to show you a lot about yourself that you never knew. Because when I got into this relationship with this particular girl that I was with, you know, I haven't come into a version of myself yet. But the fact that she came into my life, she showed me something that I couldn't see. If I wouldn't have met that person who did me wrong, if I wouldn't have met that person who gave me hell, basically, I wouldn't be who I am now. You know, I wouldn't have unlocked a part of myself. And that's what I was speaking about in one of my videos, to where like you have to go through certain experiences in order to unlock certain parts of yourself. Because there's certain parts of us that we haven't unlocked yet. And the reason we haven't unlocked these things is because we haven't gone deep within. And if you haven't gone deep within, you're never going to unlock these things. And you're never going to know that the power is within you and has always been within you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone comes into your life as a lesson. Right. That's so true. Everyone does come into your life for a lesson. Even the people who you're born into, your family, that's your biggest lesson. Sometimes your family is your biggest lesson. Sometimes we can't stand our fucking family. It's certain family members that we can't stand. Whether it's our parents, our grandma, aunties, uncles, it's something that we just can't stand about them. And the reason we can't stand things about these certain people that's in our life that we were placed with is because we are here to learn from them and get a part of ourselves back. That's all we're here to do. We're here to gain ourselves. You know what I'm saying? What's your question, Ruben? You said you had one question. What's your question, Ruben? Yes, and dad too. Yes, a lot of our family members we can't fucking stand. And the reason we can't stand these people is because we are on a different level in consciousness than our family. I'm pretty sure if you're on my live right now, you are awakening. You are awake. So the fact that you are awakening and that you are on my live, you should know that a lot of your family members aren't woke and conscious like you are. And the reason they aren't that woke and conscious is because you are here to heal the generational trauma within your family and bloodline. And a lot of people don't understand that. And they continue the cycle of trauma and the cycle of abuse onto their kids and their grandkids because they don't know no better within. You know what I'm saying? Because we are here to stop and heal our family trauma and generational trauma within ourselves. So, all right, Ruben, see you later. Yes, yes, a lot of us, yes, your family members. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the consciousness that you are on. So you have a hard time getting along with these people because they are the old program. Listen to me. Your family members are a part of the old programming. And when I say the old programming, I'm talking about the 3D matrix. We are now in the 5D and above, in the consciousness. What we are living in is the 3D realm. Everything around us is 3D right now. But everything happens spiritually first. Nothing can never happen physically because the physical is not alive. The physical is death. We are living in death right now. So when you look at the spiritual aspect of something, you're looking at what happened before it even took place physically. So, like I said, the reason you don't get along with a lot of family members or people around you is because these people are not able to access their higher selves and higher consciousness like you were. Some of them don't even have a fucking consciousness. Some of them don't even have a higher self to talk to. We are living around NPCs and clones and bots. You know what I'm saying? And it frustrates a lot of chosen ones because we feel like we don't have no one to vent to. We feel like we don't have no one to talk to. But if little do we know, if we just continue to go within ourselves and talk to Christ within us, it would change a lot. It would really change a lot. It really would. Good afternoon, Telly. Telly in the live. What's up, girl? How your day been? Telly in the live. Chilling. That's what's up. I was chilling too. I'm not doing much of nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never really doing nothing. Ever since my spiritual awakening, I got more lazier. It's like I don't want to do anything at this point. I just want to sit in bed and relax. But unfortunately, life will not allow me to do that. I don't know why. Life will not allow me to just sit down and relax. Thank you. Thank you, Telly. Yes, this is my first live. First YouTube live. I'm excited. I was anxious to go on live, but I'm kind of excited now. That's what I do every day. It's kind of lonely, but it's better than being misunderstood. Yes, sometimes, yes, choosing yourself is going to be a lonely process. And people try to make it seem like choosing yourself is just going to be this, miraculous thing. Your life is going to change once you start to choose yourself. But that may be true. Yes, your life going to change, but you got to look at it like this. Once you start to change yourself in an area to where they are used to that old version of you, if you are around people who are used to the old version of you, it's going to be hard, very hard for them to accept the version of you who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're no longer that version of you that they still have in their mind. You're someone completely different, but they don't see you for who you are because they're still stuck in the program of who you used to be. You know what I'm saying? You have gotten out of who you used to be, and now you're into who you have always been. You get me? So yes, it's going to be a very lonely road when you're trying to cultivate yourself, when you're trying to go within yourself, because it's not too many people who's going within themselves. It's not too many people who's trying to strive to be their higher selves. So the fact that you don't have that many people to be their higher self, it goes to show you that you being not the only one, but you being the only one where you are now, that's an achievement, because not a lot of people can do this. Not a lot of people can take this road. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it gets lonely. And that's how I've been feeling. I've been very lonely. Ever since a child, I've been picked on, bullied. You know what I'm saying? Called all type of names. I was made to feel so discouraged and made to feel bad about myself. But it's like once I started to like go within myself and accept all that shit, you know what I'm saying, within me, even the bad parts of myself that I didn't like, I had to accept it because I knew that I'm not finna change myself for no fucking body, you know what I'm saying? Just because they want me to change. If I'm gonna change, it's because I'm gonna do it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm gonna do it for somebody else just to make them happy. So a lot of people are feeling lonely in these times, especially because it's a separation going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're being separated from this world because you're not a part of it. You only came here to do a certain mission. You only came here to collect parts of yourself so that way when you go back to wherever you come from, you can take that with you forever and keep those parts of yourself. It's like playing a game to where you have to get this certain key at the end of the game, but you have to go through so many obstacles and so many levels, and this shit feels hard. You notice when you play a game that every time you go to different levels, it gets harder. It's like, God damn, I just got done fighting the last person. Now I got to deal with this shit. That's how life feels. You know what I'm saying? That's how life feels. It's levels to this shit. And once you finally make it to that last level, it's all said and done. It's all said and done. Yes, I feel that, Nicole. It's best not to be a part of the rat race. And that's what life wants you to be a part of. The rat race. Life wants you to fucking race and run. But I'm tired of running. I want to walk. I want to sit my ass down sometimes. And life just wants us to keep going and going and going and going. It's like, damn, when does this shit stop? You know what I'm saying? And I feel y'all on that. It's like, when does the loneliness stop? When am I gonna meet the person for me? When am I gonna meet the people for me? But it's like we have already met the people for us. It's just we can't get in close contact because we too powerful. It don't, one of us alone is just pure power. So imagine a group of chosen ones all together in one room. We'll take over this whole fucking earth right now. If we all came together, we I wouldn't even be on live right now. If we was all together, this whole world would be torn the fuck up. It says I don't want to do that. What society says we should be doing. Yeah, I think I think the lessons are over once we learn from them. Of course, and that's how I feel too. I feel like it's something within life that we're missing. It's something that we are meant to learn from, but every life that we had here, we skip past that certain part of life. We never seen it. But once we get revealed for who we are, we're going to see that part, and it's going to be like, damn, that was what I was missing the whole time. Because we could have been out of this shit. Like, think about it. Why wait all the way to 2026 for us to awaken? Why not? Why couldn't we be awakened before 2019? Why couldn't we be awakened before, in 2017? Why now? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the tricky part about the spiritual awakening shit. You know, it's that certain lesson that we're missing. So the fact that we missing that lesson, we have to go back and review life and see like what did we miss? What did we miss? That's why we live in life. We're living in this life to review it to see what we missed. We missed something. And once we figure out what we missed, we're going to take that back to where we come from originally and use that. You know what I'm saying? And use these lessons and these traumas that has been dumped onto us. You know? That would be some powerful energy. Hell yeah. Very powerful energy. If we all came together, that would be too powerful. Like, I don't know, I get very anxious when I think about all the chosen ones coming together because it's gonna happen. Believe it or not, we gonna show up at their front fucking doorstep, ready with all our powers intact and restored. We're gonna show up. And that's why they're in fear. And that's why they're trying to create so much distraction. And they're trying to throw you off because they know that we are coming to take back what's truly ours and what we own. They don't own this shit. They don't even know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing at all. So that's why they're trying to create this mark. The mark of the beast. I know y'all heard about this. That's why they're trying to create it. So that way they can keep the ones who don't know what's going on asleep and in the program. And most likely the people who don't know what's going on are a part of the program. You know? It's like a video game. You know, I don't know why I use that example, but it is. Life is basically just one big ass video game that we're living in. You know? We think that this shit is real, but it's not a real reality. It's something that we log into every day. You know, something that we just log into every day. That's why I try not to take this life too serious and stress out about different things, you know? Even though it's easier to say to not stress, but you got to know that at the end of the day, you walk with Christ, and Christ will not let you down. It's like Christ have led me this far, and why would Christ drop me now that they had led me this far? You know, it's like Christ will never forsake you because Christ never forsake me. I can't even tell you one time when Christ forsake me. I might have thought I got forsaken, but it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Because it's been so many supernatural things that happen in my life to where I have no choice but to go with Christ at this point. I've seen too much. And once you have seen too much on a spiritual level, there's no turning back. You can't go back no more. You done came too far at this point. And the fact that you done came too far, it ain't no turning around. And Christ won't allow you to, because Christ know that it has a special place for you. A very special place. A very one. I didn't even expect to get on this live talking about this. I don't see the option. You don't? I thought I had that on. Let me see. I don't know if I turn it on. No. Dang. I don't want to let you sing this. I wonder why. I don't know. I have to probably go on my settings like once I get off live, and then, you know, I see that. But damn, they won't let y'all give. I don't know. But it don't have like no option to where you can sing gifts at all. Cause it didn't ask me that before I got on. So I don't know. What time is it? It's 6:39. And I don't think I can touch that either. But I don't know, y'all. I've been pretty. I've been bored. No. Damn. I want to end the live. I don't know. Maybe next time I'm gonna see what's going on with like the gifting and stuff like that. I don't know. Next time I'm gonna have my shit together for y'all. I'm gonna have my stuff together for y'all next time. Cause I didn't know that it's in gifts, but I'll figure that out. But yes, like I was saying, I can't wait to get revealed. Even though I'm already seeing myself for who I am, I know that it's more to me that I don't know yet. And the fact that I don't know these things yet, it's like I'm patiently waiting, but I'm impatiently waiting. It's like I'm growing very impatient. I noticed ever since I've awakened to what this place has really been, I've been more angry. I've been more irritated. I've been more just very irritated. Hold on. All right, I'm back. But yeah, like I was saying, I can't wait to get revealed because I'm impatient. It's like I can't wait no more. I'm tired of being around people who are not on my level. Even though I know that I'm here to learn, but I still have a hard time just being around people who don't really serve my higher self or who doesn't serve that spiritual side of me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm more of a deep conversationalist. I like to have very deep conversations. I don't like small talk because I'm not very good at small talk. But I can talk about deep subjects that I'm very interested in. I can talk about that shit all day. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is give me a trigger word and I'm on it. Like nobody's business. I'm talking about it because you have to talk about things that I'm interested in to like really get my attention. If not, damn, my people need me. Oh shit. All right, but yeah, like I was saying, I'm impatient on this reveal. You know what I'm saying? Very impatient. And like I said, I've been feeling very irritated a lot too lately. Like just I don't know, like mood swings type shit. And I know that's like it's been the energies and like I don't know if y'all into astrology, but like the moon and different transits happening, I think that really affects a lot of our energies too. What's going on astrologically. That affects a lot of our energy. If not, it probably affects us more than we think. If y'all don't follow astrology, I think y'all should most definitely follow astrology and look up y'all birth chart and see where certain things sit at, because that will tell you a lot about your life too. Astrology, and I think a lot of people miss out on that. Astrology is a very good thing to use if you want to really know the ins and out of yourself. Astrology, astrology. I really thank y'all for joining my live though, for real. I thank all of y'all, everybody who's on my live. I thank y'all for joining. Truly, I'm gonna figure out how to do the gifting thing next time I get on live, because they didn't even ask me if that was an option, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have to see. Like I said, this is my first live on YouTube, so I don't know. But most definitely, y'all, I'm gonna go live on YouTube a lot often. Y'all gonna see this face a lot on YouTube, for real. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Uncle Kel? Thank you for showing support. Appreciate you for joining my live as we celebrate the first live stream. You know what I'm saying? We keep texting. Yes, like I said, bro, I thank all of y'all for showing support on my live. Not just on my live, but on my channel, period. Y'all had got me to, 68 followers? All I needed was 50 followers, and I got 68. So it's like, I really thank y'all for growing my channel, being here with me, and just growing through, all my tough times, my traumas, hearing me out, watching my videos. I appreciate all of y'all for the support, the likes, the comments, everything. All of that. All of that, man. Y'all really been running it up. I don't know. My recent video that y'all ran up, it was the final test of life and death. That video had did numbers, and I did not expect that video to do numbers, because honestly, when I was filming that video, I wasn't even really talking. I was really letting my spirit just take over and talk in that video, and that shit got like so many views and likes and comments. So many people was hitting me up like, oh my gosh, that video had got a lot of comments, and I want to thank everybody who liked that video, commented, and that was on TikTok and YouTube. So thank y'all. I really thank y'all. Keep grinding. You got this. Thank you, appreciate that. But I appreciate all of y'all who came, like I said. But I gotta get off because I got shit to do. I got shit to do that I didn't know I had to do, but I gotta do. It's almost 7 o'clock. But I think I'm gonna get on live later. So if y'all still up and y'all still awake and bored like me, because I stay bored. If y'all up and bored like me, then I get on live later. I don't know what time, but I get on live later. So thank y'all for everybody who was on this live and who joined. Appreciate y'all. And we out, man.